shit.
You shouldn't stop worrying about your appearance. What bigger things to worry about?
Like what?
Talking about football.
Welcome back to the final third, Gameweek 26.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on? Don't finish the intro, man. You done the options.
Continue, please.
Starting it off with Man City and Chelsea.
What's the result?
6-0 to City.
Boy, Jeffrey, boy. Pick your week.
Hey, man came in between a 5-0, a 4-0 and a 6-0.
I had from Jeffrey.
I ain't seen
This
that.
is the week you should have come in.
I ain't seen that sort of luck before.
This is the week you should have come in.
But the way everyone's united, so we can just go against Liverpool's a bit.
It's life. Listen, live by the sword, die by the sword. You understand what I'm saying? Liverpool.
Yeah.
Sorry to go. Liverpool, like, I don't know, we don't want to see change in it, especially us lot, Arsenal fans. And it just seems we're so far away from the quality at the top of the league that we don't even want change. We're just used to City winning.
I
and we
just
don't
generally think it's that we don't want Liverpool to win another league, a league before us. Like,
yeah, in recent times, yeah.
I feel like Liverpool, they've talked their fans are so loud and they've done niche. So imagine if they
Istanbul's 14.
They've done niche in how
long. They
long,
haven't drawn them out about
and they're
not
still
winning the league,
talking.
not winning the.
Imagine if they actually have something to fall back on. We're not having that.
No one's having it.
Wait, because I can't
well
lie.
done Chelsea today for the loss, because no one was having it.
I can't lie though, because when West Ham drew Liverpool,
oh my god, everyone loved it.
Hey, that gave me England 2018 feelings from the World Cup. It's coming home.
For you lot, yeah, you know.
Hey, Pep, get your bold head together and try and win this Premier League, please. We're asking you kindly.
Are you a United fan though? Like,
it doesn't matter.
The rivalry between Liverpool and United.
Is these London United fans on them shit?
I definitely think it's worse.
I could ever root for fucking Spurs to beat someone?
Yeah, but they know Manchester's blue anyways. So
fair enough, true.
It's been blue for quite a while.
Fair enough.
Whoa.
Manchester's been blue for a very long time.
For that, what, 5 years or something?
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Okay, and it was red for the previous 26 or something.
Okay.
But it was red for the previous 50, and you know, United, Manchester's blue.
6 years, firstly. It's been blue.
6 years, oh my god.
So what? Like what?
It's going to keep going.
He's going to keep going until...
No. You guys are winning the league.
Yeah, no, what?
Anytime soon.
Such recency bias, it's so funny.
Go on, Julie, carry on hosting.
We've got Chelsea. What about Hazard? Is he loyal? Was he a coward for staying? Like, what do we think?
This is interesting,
Is he out of here? I think he's out of here.
No, this is just, to me, yeah. I was talking to my cousin the other day, and it seems this is interesting because I thought like he's loyal for staying in it, but then he proved to me like, nah, not so much, because it's more cowardly. You're comfortable with being a Premier League bad boy, as in take the step to the next level. But I would say like, did Real Madrid actually say they wanted him? But you can force a move out. You've seen players on several occasions force a move out. Hazard, it seems like he's mummy like, don't worry, I've decided for my future. You know what, I'm staying. I'm going to commit to Chelsea. It just seems you're comfortable, and to not take that step to the next level. And it's
but there's just been bare rumours though, because apparently he's told Chelsea that what his decision is already. And one side is saying that he's saying he's going, but one side is saying
if he's going,
like
we'll know. If he wants to go, we'll know.
Because Fabregas came out and said that, I know Hazard and his loyalty, he will stay, but it hasn't come from
What
Hazard.
are you loyal to?
Hazard's just said that I've told Chelsea my decision, that's it. He's not going to
say that. I don't think Hazard. I feel like Hazard's being a bit cowardly, but at the same time, he's being cowardly because the conditions haven't been right for him to succeed long term at Chelsea. Like,
so why not take a step to the next level?
That's what I'm saying. He should at this point he should be forcing them, but it's never been his character. He's never been somebody to push himself. He's never been someone to push himself to get as many goals as possible, to do more than.
Do you think? So wait, do you think like you mean his character because he's shy, or what do you mean?
No, as in he's always been someone that cares more about playing. Like he's never been one that's been searching. I'm trying to score 30 goals. I'm trying to score 30 goals all competition. Like he's never been that sort of person. As long as everybody knows he's a tech man, he can ball. That's all he really cares about.
Yeah, but that's so.
And going to Real Madrid, that wouldn't be enough.
That he's not ready to step up to.
Honestly, that wouldn't be enough to just say, I had a couple nice touches. In Chelsea, he'd be appreciated for that. But Real Madrid, obviously, is a different gravy of fish. Like you can't just go there.
If he goes to Real Madrid, he'll be the man to be looked at back to kind of fill in that vacuum of Ronaldo.
No, I'm not saying you can't do that, but the mentality that he has,
it's not elite.
It's honestly not an elite mentality.
So when people say the Neymar Hazard thing, I think you have to be. It's very disrespectful because I think that's a mentality Neymar has, and I think he looks forward to stuff like that. Whereas Hazard would be like, you know what? It seems to me Hazard's like, nah, you know what? Let me be content in my Premier League bad boy status. Just I don't know, man. For me, he's got now or never.
I feel like he wants to go at this point, just because everything at Chelsea is so tapped.
It's been tapped though. Mourinho was tapped.
Well, he still managed to be. He still managed in terms of trophies. He still managed to be quite successful. But I feel like now is do or die. He's 28. He's at the last year of his contract.
He's going to be the last big paycheck.
Like, I feel like at this moment he wants to go. It's whether Real Madrid are willing to part that money. I reckon they are, but
I just don't agree about this personalities and players not being willing to be the one to step up. But I understand what you're saying about the mentality. But the whole personality thing is flawed because there's been bare quiet players. Like
it's not about being quiet. It's about like in terms of being a top player. Hazard's mentality is not one that we've seen. Like not me personally, one that I've seen ever before. But because most top players, they're always looking at how can I score more goals? How can I get to the top of the goal scoring chart?
Hazard's he's never been like the bad boy in the cage.
Not even that. Okay,
yeah, he's like the bad boy in the cage. As long as he gets you're picking teams. As long as he gets picked first or second, he's calm. He don't mind what team he's on.
As long as everyone knows he's a baller, that's it.
Yeah.
So the game overall.
Chelsea disgraced them. So everybody wanted them to off-pan for City, but you can't off-pan like that, man. You still have fans. You have fans to impress, man. You can't off-pan like that.
You off-pan like no drinks.
Like you just said, City, you need to up your goal difference as well. Don't worry, you got
spread them cheeks.
Wait, as to the player, spread them.
I can't lie, but I ain't seen that before. And then they just looked out of it. Sorry to have his depth. Like he didn't look like he was pacing up and down the line. He looked like the language barrier got to him. He looked out of his depth. You know when the language barrier
every day.
No, you know when the language barrier kicks in.
Who wasn't that came to the Prem was like
Fabinho. He's got English quick. After that Arsenal match, he learned English quick. Learned how to call for the ball and tell man to sit and hold. But listen, on the whole Chelsea game, as a whole, Sky Sports analysed Alonso when Thingy passed it to Bernardo on the outside. I don't know what he's horrid. Defensively,
honestly, in the first couple minutes, you've got a free kick to defend, and you're trying to pass Bernardo Silva off to Hazard.
And you literally pointed. You can't hear it.
Hazard's back was turned. Like he's just saying, go take Alonso at big 29 years old. You're not gonna take.
Alonso's 29.
He's got no kids,
29. He's like 25. 26.
He's an old man.
Carry on.
He's 29.
He's 28, 29, something like that. He's a big man.
He's a grown ass man.
No,
Alonso, honestly, how you managed to have a Premier League career like this, I applaud you.
Honestly.
I applaud you because you're doing a lot which we want to do, and you've got about the same talent.
28 and 44 days. Boy, who else is there even worth talking about? Just City's just elite. They showed that they can be. That was a very professional performance. Not even clutch. We're just better than you. And
sorry, jokes because man said, nah, you panned me too hard. I'm not shaking your hand.
Literally walked back.
And they walked past, but they tried to do Chelsea tried to do a high press. So they were trying to, but they were pressing space, just pressing zonally. Edison would get the ball. And they'll try to cut off the pass, but City will just find another hole. They're not actually pressing the person. So the commentators kept saying they can't get close to the ball, but they were they were moving as a unit, but not getting close to the ball. So they were just all out of position every single time. And Kevin De Bruyne kept finding the space. Jorginho looked. I'm not talking. Go on. You can talk for the register if you want to.
I'm not gonna sink to your level, Shelly, because you want me to draw one person in a 6-0.
No.
That's what you're asking. You want me to draw one person.
We spoke about Alonso just now.
I'm not gonna draw one person. No. That's because we was talking about the first goal.
Yeah.
And I was just talking about KDB getting space in the middle of the park. Who plays centre mid?
There's 3 centre midfielders on.
Who plays centre mid? Where KDB was playing in that centre park?
Fam, on the left side, KDB was playing on the right side. Does that not fall on the left
side?
Okay,
I made a mistake then. Jorginho wasn't the one that was supposed to be.
Hey, I can't lie. Jorginho was crap, but so was everyone else.
No, I didn't say everybody else wasn't crap. I was just talking about him.
Okay, calm.
If you want to talk about someone else, I'll join in.
I'm not going to talk about everyone
else. Tottenham, Leicester.
That game pissed me off.
Hey, Leicester could have. Leicester played good.
Yeah.
They played well.
They
That
better
match.
than Tottenham.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
Like, honestly, as the same thing I said before in the Leicester-Liverpool match. Honestly, the quality in attackers showed. Because Harvey Barnes, Damari Gray, they were getting into good positions, but literally that final ball was killing them. Every single time. You saw Harvey
I
Barnes.
don't think that's fair. They got chances.
That's one, but they
Yeah.
didn't finish.
They didn't
Oh, I thought you meant the final.
No, as in the final
pass,
point on.
like,
Even the final pass, like putting the ball into the onion bag, they couldn't do it. Like,
Massive. Alright.
but when you have Son, Ericsson, they're clinical with their chances. Like, it's just for me, it showed the difference in the quality of the attackers.
So Son, what about him? Like, is there any team he can't play for? Do we think?
I feel like Son
Like,
is.
is he walking into anyone's team?
Would you take him at Arsenal?
Yeah.
That's what I'm not even hesitating.
When I said yeah,
Don't worry, I'll answer just in case.
Alright, he can't play for Liverpool and City, that's it.
You can play for.
You can't play for Liverpool and City. Unless you're going to move.
Liverpool, yeah.
Move for me,
But
no.
City.
Move where? Where would you replace him in Liverpool? Where would you play? Unless you
He's
move
got
side
quality.
strike. and then
He's
move.
got quality for
He's
it.
got quality for Liverpool.
I'm talking about start.
Starting.
We're talking about starting.
Obviously, he's better than Firmino, but he's not going to play up front. Isn't his best position. But in terms of competing with Mane, he's not. It's not like Mane is streets ahead of him,
Mane's better than Son, man.
but he's not streets ahead of him. He could definitely compete with him.
Yeah,
I agree he's better than him, but he's.
I don't think he can start for Liverpool or thingy though.
Liverpool.
Or City.
That's fair. City's fair enough. Liverpool.
Walk into Chelsea's team. Everyone below him walk into.
Even on the right for us, he'd probably walk in.
Man say even on the right, even on the left.
Relax. We're patterned up on that.
Left and right, he's
Boy.
walking in.
He's not walking.
Left and right.
He ain't walking into nine.
Left and
He ain't
right.
walking into nine on that
But if
left hand
Son played
side.
for United, I think it'll be your top goal scorer.
But as in hypothetically, or in terms of how much goals he actually.
How much goals he has this season? I think it'll be your top goal scorer.
No, Pogba's got more than him.
Is it Pogba 11 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ease up.
Relax, man.
Easy, my son.
So like,
Transfer
so does
market.
Spurs really miss Kane? Because
Hey, they do.
even Son himself, like the games.
They
when
miss
he went
Kane.
out-
They miss Kane, but they're getting by without him, which is the annoying part. Because they had so many. At one point, it felt like everybody was missing,
Yeah.
but they didn't lose in the league.
They haven't
Bruv.
drawn yet.
They didn't lose.
If you closed your eyes, bar one match, bar the Fulham match, if you closed your eyes and like, okay, if you didn't know these men were missing, like the commentators telling us this person's that injured, you wouldn't really know too tough. It's just when you see Llorente's shit touches and that, and the way the atmosphere that's created by them not being there. But I'm saying like the way Spurs are grinding out games, they've been doing this.
Yeah.
Before all these men got injured, the Burnley game is the one that comes to mind. Like they've late winners, bare late winners, because you know Spurs don't draw. They haven't drawn this whole season, yeah. But bare of the matches they've won at last minute, so they should have been draws. About 4 of them could have been draws, but they picked up 3 points.
You don't know what to do in the clutch, man.
Word.
Honestly, they're really correct.
But yeah, so no, I don't think they missed Kane. To answer your question, too tough.
Jamie Vardy, that pen. Should he
But that was frustrating.
Never should have taken it. Never should have taken it.
When we were thinking, one of us said, is he going to come on and take it, or like, are they going to delay the substitution? I don't think Vardy knew he was going to take it.
Nah, he
I think
no.
no.
He ran onto the pitch. And
But I think he got instruction.
Nah, I think.
Because he was warming up, but then the penalty already there was
They were already
out,
there,
yeah.
so he was like pulling up his socks, looking
and then they
like
literally stopped him, and the players were complaining because they were like, he's coming on to take it.
I don't think.
Madison grabbed the ball first. He should
I
have
think
taken it.
Claude Bale probably said like,
Go take it.
yeah, and you're not gonna have was it Kamara like a couple weeks ago?
No, but Madison was happy to give it to Vardy.
Yeah. You want to pass on the buck. You don't want to be the person that misses
That
it
misses
because
it.
if you missed it and Vardy ran on and wasn't the one to take it, you want to pass on the buck.
You never put the substitute in that sort of position.
I don't think so. I think it's a catch-22 because if Madison took it and missed and Vardy's on the pitch, everyone's thinking, but he's the designated penalty taker now. He's on the pitch. Doesn't matter if he hasn't kicked the ball. He's a professional footballer.
For me, you never give it to the substitution. You never put them into the action straight away.
If Vardy scored, we're gonna be talking about this.
He didn't.
So okay, true. But I'm sure. Oh, that guy brought up that shameless stat of the Wigan Stoke. I was gonna say I'm sure it's happened before and the person scored.
Hey, that was
the what's it called? The guy called
one random match 20 years ago.
Stuck from 91. No, it shouldn't have taken it. But as a whole, as a whole for the Spurs and thingy match, Spurs and Leicester match, it just frustrates me because the teams that Spurs scruffle with, if they were to play Arsenal this season, not Liverpool this season, but Arsenal as a whole, to play Arsenal, they're taking us to the death. But I'm going to stop saying that point.
The other teams?
Yeah. But I'm going to stop saying that point because it can't just be them raising their level for us. It must be that our level isn't that far from theirs now.
Did you need to be reminded of that?
No, hold on.
You didn't need to be
Julian,
reminded.
why?
You lot didn't need to be reminded of that.
Talk to the other
You lot didn't need to be reminded of that. You lot dragged yourself to a win against Huddersfield. You lot didn't need to be reminded about your level.
Cool.
You ain't need to. You ain't need me to do that.
Julie, say your points, my dear.
No, there's no point. There's actually no point. But that's going to sum up our Super Sunday weekend. We're going to shift it a bit. We're going to ask this question.
You got a plan for us?
Answer wisely. Who is better than Pogba? I'm going to say right now.
In the world?
In the world.
Centre mids?
Yes. Striker.
No, that's fair. That's a calm pattern. I'll take that. Let me think.
Get your list, Shirley.
Huh?
So get your list. I know he's got a shameless list. Huh? It's off the top. There's only like 2 names I need to remember. So it's calm. Huh? There's Busquets.
And is it just 2?
Probably just about Modric.
Alright, I got Modric.
Yeah.
I got Modric. I got KDB.
I think KDB's better than Pogba.
I got Modric. I got KDB.
Because
when you say right now, when you say right now, okay, yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm gonna say. That's
for
what
me,
I'm gonna say.
I've even before I screamed KDB's better than Pogba, but
then
right
he
now,
was balling then. So if we're talking about, bruv, open your eyes, bruv.
No, you don't. I'm not gonna open my eyes.
Alright, listen. Okay, so if we're talking about right now on form,
nah, don't do it on form. Do it on sentiments right now in 2019 who are better than Pogba. Don't even think about Pogba's recent form. Just think about sentiment. Huh?
KDB, David Silva, Busquets, Modric, and obviously the king himself.
Modric and KDB.
The king himself, Kante.
That one doesn't even count.
Why doesn't Kante count?
Why?
He plays centre mid.
Okay, yeah, he counts, but he's not better than Pogba.
Why is he not better than? In my opinion, he is.
Okay, your opinion.
Oh, I actually have to respond to why KDB is better than Pogba.
No, my list.
His list.
I agree with yours. Well, you're the one saying mine stinks.
Modric.
So tell me why mine stinks.
Because
David. No, go on. I was thinking David Silva.
Because you've literally got Pogba. In terms of looking one-on-one, in terms of looking one-on-one at what midfielders can do better than Pogba. Let's look at dribbling. How many centre midfielders are better than Pogba at dribbling? Answer the question.
None of the ones I named. Ball carrying. KDB can carry the ball at full speed.
No,
yeah, he can.
He can.
Not the technique that Pogba can.
Because Pogba puts the ball on, but Pogba also kicks the ball off for throw-ins a couple of times. But I'm saying KDB several times at full speed will put the ball on a plate for Man City. So that's not fair.
Okay.
And all the centre mids I named are all different. Busquets is different to Modric, who's different to Pogba.
100%.
Pogba, in terms of technical ability in that list, is probably top 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably top 2 in that whole list. Technical ability. The second, to me, the second would probably be David Silva. The second to me would be between David Silva and Pogba and KDB are very technical ability. I can't put them in clear order. Like you can have an argument. But I'm saying if you limit it to actual physical attributes, obviously Pogba. Intelligence in the game, Pogba's not.
In terms of who's better than him?
The Man City. I forgot Fernandinho. I was gonna say Fernandinho.
Not better than Pogba.
I was gonna say Fernandinho. Fernandinho's in that list. He can talk. He can hang.
Top 5, top 10.
No, but he just said who else. You said who's better.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that is shame.
Sorry. I feel like a rookie on the. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, but nah.
Honestly,
game reading ability.
In terms of shooting, I'd probably give that to KDB.
Yeah.
Finishing from outside the box, maybe KDB.
Reading the game, the City boys are better than Pogba.
Silva and
Busquets as well.
Busquets is better than Pogba at that, but
Modric,
yeah.
All the City boys.
But not KDB.
Reading the game,
Not
Kante. Anticipation. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. So it's not fair to say because they all have their own separate aspects. Yes,
when you group them all together, there's about 2 midfielders that are more complete than Pogba.
All-rounded. Okay, the most all-rounded midfielders. If that's what you're asking, that's a whole different question.
That's not the same. That's not a different
It
question.
is different question because it's what you like about the game about who's better. Some people like.
I'm gonna shout.
Some people thing is more all-rounded than Modric. Pogba, because he's got the physical attributes and he's faster than Modric, and he balances out more than Modric. Modric in terms of like he's silkier, he's like intelligent more, and he can read the game more, and he's like better technically. He's better technically with his feet, or their technical levels are more or less the same. But Pogba's more all-rounded than Modric.
I think Modric's more all-rounded than Pogba because he's got a defensive side to his game.
Okay.
And he's got more legs than Pogba in terms of up and down the pitch. That's why I believe Modric can.
So what's Busquets more better?
Busquets, in terms of his quality, doing what he does, outstrips every other midfielder in the world.
So Busquets is the best midfielder in the world?
For me personally, yeah. As in what he does with what he can do on the football pitch makes him his limitations.
Outlooks everyone else.
Exactly. It outstrips all his strengths outstrip
what he can do on the ball. What did you say? Or what he
does on
do
the pitch. What he does on the pitch outstrips all of his own limitations. That's why I put him as the best midfielder in the world.
Well.
But in terms of the other midfielders, I don't think they can talk to Pogba all round. Me personally.
We're gonna do a poll on that.
How many people can we fit in the fucking poll? Because
you leave out Busquets, you leave out Modric, and then there's like 2 other people you can maybe put to talk to Pogba.
Yeah, basically the ones
that's
that all listed the same.
There's 2 other people that can maybe talk to him.
Boom.
2 at most.
Boom.
At most.
My head's hot because we don't have enough time.
Alright, player of the season. Who is our player of the season so far?
Virgil van Dijk, unfortunately. I hope that
Who
something
did you
happens.
have? I'll go last.
I didn't think of Van Dijk, but for me, Sterling.
That's a shout.
I didn't think of him.
I hate that it's him. I hate that it's him, but it's him.
Very good shout.
Sterling for me.
I was gonna say Van Dijk, but I don't know. Now you've said Sterling as well. I just like the way thingies, but I can't say player for the season though.
Bernardo's cold.
I like Bernardo Silva, but now you said Sterling, you rattled me because now you proper rattled me because has Bernardo had a better season than Sterling? I don't know. They've both been elite.
Sterling's had a good season so far.
I don't know.
Last
but
2 seasons.
Sterling's a shout. But it will go to. I think if we can all vote, like if we did a poll on that one,
that
I
one.
think Banks is gonna win.
Yeah, he will win.
I've never seen like
a player come in and just fine.
I ain't seen
you
that.
got all them Liverpool. Yeah.
See, they say we don't give Liverpool their just dues.
It pains me. I wish we could give Liverpool their just dues. It pains me.
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay, we got the Champions League coming up. Let me.
Doesn't matter.
Equality.
So what
everyone gets it.
That's true.
I see how you flipped it. But
that's true.
United versus PSG.
Remember what I said a couple weeks ago?
Listen, at the end of the day, I think we'll smack Barton Borisov.
I think you're going to that one because we're talking about Champions League, Europa, but.
You don't think we deserve a segment?
We're not doing a segment for Europa.
Chelsea and Arsenal don't deserve that. We don't deserve that. We're facing farmers.
Where's Borisov?
I don't know,
What is it?
Alright, cool. So obviously Mbappe is gonna rain on it. Someone bang Judge in the corners of the world because these PSG lot are dropping like flies.
Already done it. Once he went to that game, that was
I honestly wish these PSG players were fit.
Nah.
Relax. Let me say why. Relax.
Okay.
It's not even because I believe we can beat them full strength because they'd be overwhelming favourites right now. It's just in terms of right now, the way I'm feeling about United is this is the first time I've been excited about United.
Shut up.
In a long time, as in
beginning of the season.
It's true. There's a period There hasn't been a period when I've been excited to watch United play in the last 5
So you
or 6
think
years.
you'll move PSG?
Well, right now,
If they had their whole squad, because you're saying
I
like,
believe it'll be a very entertaining match the way we're playing.
oh
right
yeah,
now.
they'll smack you.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. But
And United at home as well, you got to remember that.
Your
yeah,
own first leg, fair enough.
That's why I definitely think it was going to be a game. Because United at home. They got
To
the
be
confidence.
fair, the only thing I can give you lot is you've had bad teams over the years. You lot don't get touched. Like you never ever get.
Just because
You never get moved to like 4-0.
in the Champions League or
No, just as a whole. I can
Yeah,
a handful of matches where I've seen you lot lose maybe 4-0.
Even with bad
yeah, it's only Chelsea
MK
4-0.
Dons.
MK
MK Dons and
Dons.
Chelsea.
That was bad.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, we don't really get touched like
you don't
that.
get touched like that. But it's going to be a great game. I'm
It's
so
gonna
happy
be-
Champions League's back
It's actually
because watching as a neutral
Entertaining.
now,
it's fun. It's fun.
it's a lot like watching
So-
a neutral.
so
When you
The
see
pressure of seeing Bayern just
when you
gives you beatings. There's no pressure there.
There's no need to go.
Nah, honestly, I understand.
I used to be that
Every week-
ex-boyfriend that
Every time I come back, no, it's gonna be different. It's like, get back in the kitchen.
Alright.
Cool.
I love this game. Sorry. Why are you
Sorry,
promoting?
man. That's all. We at TF3.
One, you just promoted
we
violence.
don't promote domestic violence, and we believe in equality over there. Thank you.
Spurs Dortmund.
Entertaining.
Sancho.
Entertainment game as well.
Sancho versus who's gonna play in that wing?
Rose or Davis.
Rose or Davis, yeah. Ugh.
But nah,
It's gonna be I don't know.
I'll
Dortmund
take
really
Dortmund.
flying in that. Apparently they're
They're
flying in
flying,
that
so
league.
they drew 3-3
Yeah,
on the
but
weekend.
With Hoffenheim.
They came back from 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
I'd probably take Dortmund for that time, but wait.
Nah, I don't think Dortmund are gonna be clutch.
You don't think so?
No. They don't have that elite European mentality no more. That's long
And
gone.
Tottenham do.
No, but I'm saying like Tottenham will just. You see how Juventus panned them last year because Juventus literally just you know what, but move to them in just that elite mentality. I don't think that's what you're gonna have to do to beat Tottenham. I think, but we'll see in it. And then what else have we got?
Atletico Madrid, Juventus,
It
week
would be the
after.
most
That's
boring
gonna be
game.
the most like.
Oh.
I think it's gonna be boring. It's just gonna. If you
It's
want to
gonna
be
be
all these like football Twitter like game analysts are gonna love this one. Like, oh, this is gonna be a very tactical. It's gonna be a tactical game. Like, oh,
this is gonna be pain.
You know them Twitter guys that draw all the arrows. They're gonna love that game, bro.
You could not pay me to watch that game, man.
So you never watch it?
No.
You'll watch it.
You'll
You'll watch it.
Extended highlights.
Huh?
I mean extended highlights that one.
Now that I've said I'm not gonna watch, it's probably gonna be a 3-3 or something, man.
Word.
On that same day is Schalke and.
You got Schalke City. No one's been disappointed. Let's talk about that one. But yeah, Liverpool Bayern.
Bayern.
Liverpool has to beat. Liverpool should
Liverpool
beat.
have to, yeah.
Liverpool are a better team than Bayern right now.
Boy,
They have to win.
if Callum Hudson, no, he wouldn't. Would he have played if he went? Yeah, you're right, but it's not cup tied.
It's not cup time.
But yeah, I don't know.
Liverpool are
should
better.
beat them,
They should.
but it's just historically thing you have with them. Bayern
Nah.
Munich. But
Honestly,
No, I think that's
this
gone.
season, if Liverpool don't beat Bayern in this round of 16, then that's a failure in the Champions League.
Yeah.
100%.
it's not that wide because Liverpool are favourites. Are they favourites?
They should be favourites because Bayern have
Should
been
be
terrible.
I ain't
this
seen
season.
Bayern. I know they're not doing well in the league, but you know, league is different to Champions League.
Let's not make excuses, man.
Alright,
Call it how we see it.
fair enough.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's for Champions League. We're looking forward to it. And
Yeah, we'll just sit back. And
if you have anything to say, hashtag TF3. I guess
Yeah, make sure you hashtag every single tweet.
we'll be done.
Every single tweet.
It's not cut off.
Okay, better
You
not.
can edit it. You
Um,
watch it good.
What's the digression?
Because we imagine
Sorry,
talking
I
good.
thought it was a show. I thought
No,
it
I'm
was.
saying in general, imagine all talking
Yeah, you're
like
mad
making
violent.
good
Wow.
points.
Put your arms in the air and stuff. It's very.
We're done.